plaintiff, Lawrence Keith Titus, claims he bailed the defendant out of jail, only to be stiffed on his kindness. Ray Joe Fox, the defendant, says her ex-lover is suing because he doesn't approve of her new man.
Mr. Titus, you're suing Ms. Fox for $1,725. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's because you allegedly bailed her out of jail by loaning her over $2,000 and she has failed to repay you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Explain your case.
I met Ray Joe through the Marine Corps 4 or 5 years ago. We developed a friendship at that time.
She was a Marine too?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
I moved to Minnesota. She moved to California. Still kept contact. And she said she wasn't happy with California, so I asked if she could move up to Minnesota. She could come be my roommate. Things wasn't working out, so I asked her to move out.
Is she your girlfriend? This your love?
Just
you
friends.
all lovers?
Just friends, sir.
Just friends? All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
And it just wasn't, I wasn't comfortable with certain situations. I'd bring dates home, and there was a lot of stress, a lot of tension. I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't comfortable in my own home.
You wasn't trying to set up no menage a trois, were you?
Oh, not yet. No, sir.
Oh,
No, sir.
okay. Well,
No,
that's
no.
why a lot of them might not be might be uncomfortable because of that. But go ahead. So what happens that you have to bail her out of jail and all that?
I received a call early Sunday morning.
This why you all still living together?
No, she was moved out at this time.
She had moved out. How long after she moved out?
I would say within 3 weeks in a month.
That tell you she should have stayed with you, right?
Yes.
But then, thought she wasn't dating. But anyhow, so what happened? She calls you and says what?
She did not call me. A deputy called me.
Okay.
I guess from her car, and informed me that Rachel was being arrested because she had a warrant out in Indiana, and asked me if I could pick up the baby. I told her I could pick it up the baby.
Y'all had a baby together?
No. It was from someone else.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
She was pregnant when she came up from California.
Okay.
I told the deputy I could pick the baby up within 1 hour, and the deputy told me that was not good enough. So,
Really?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I find out that the baby went to foster care and Rachel was in jail. During that week, I received calls from Rachel. You know, she was not feeling good about her newborn baby being in foster care.
What was the money spent on, and how much did you spend? Was it on her bail or on the lawyer?
She had a fine in Indiana, and the fine had to be paid.
That's what you paid your money
Yes,
for?
yes.
Okay, and what was the agreement for repayment? Did she say, I'm going to pay you back?
Yes, she did.
Has she paid you back money?
She paid me some money back.
How much?
I say around $500.
Okay. It's not good enough around, but we'll see what she says. Ma'am, give your version of how things went and what happened here.
Well, Keith is right, or Lawrence is right, that we did meet in the Marine Corps and that we were friends. However, he's neglected to mention that we were intimate.
I know, you don't have to tell me. He's not fooling me. He might be fooling her. This your new girlfriend?
Oh, no.
Oh, who you trying to fool?
I'm not trying to fool anyone, sir.
Coming here talking about you wasn't dating a woman. She living with you all these months.
She was not my girlfriend.
You move her from California to Minnesota and you claiming you all not dating or you all aren't intimate. First thing out her mouth is, yes, we were intimate. You wasn't fooling me. So go ahead. You all were lovers and you were living there with him. And what happened, ma'am?
Pretty much it was probably 3 to 4 months after I'd been there. I was fat and pregnant and unhappy. And there were some initiated tries of sex, and I was not happy with that. I didn't want to do that.
You didn't want to have sex with him? This is while you were pregnant?
Didn't want to have sex at all.
While you were pregnant?
Correct.
But he wanted to?
So there was a little bit of
But he wanted to?
Correct.
I got to go back to him because he just can't come in here fronting in here and trying to make a fool out of me.
Sir.
So far, I got 3 ways that you lied about that one, about dating this woman. Go ahead, though. I'm going to rub it in your face every time she mentions it. Tell me something else about it.
Lawrence Keith Titus claims the defendant skipped on a loan for a bail bond.
Did he bail you out?
He did bail me out. He did get me a lawyer.
Did you agree to repay him?
I did agree to repay him.
Have you repaid him?
I repaid him $675.
Okay. Did you let him know you intended to repay him the remaining balance?
Yes, I have always intended to repay the balance.
All right, so have you informed him that you were going to repay him, and you have repaid him something?
Correct.
Why do you think he became impatient?
I believe he became impatient because in July I assumed the responsibility of someone else's son and is the son of someone that he doesn't approve of.
You got a new man he doesn't like. Is that what you're telling me?
I've had this man pretty much all along, and he doesn't like him, yes.
Okay, then say that. Don't put this child in the mix. I know the child ain't got nothing to do with it. It's this man. He don't care about the child. He care about the man. Say that. Is that true, sir? Is that why you're suing her over some new man she has? You're jealous of her new man?
No, sir. I am not
What is
jealous
it?
of this man.
Why? The woman
This
said she
man-
intended to
this
repay
man
you.
is-
Said she told you she was going to repay you. Why all of a sudden you want to sue her?
This man doesn't want to see any money leave out of her pocket unless it's going in his pocket. So,
Okay, so you think her new man is taking her money,
I know.
which should be going to your repayment.
Yes.
You know he's taking her money.
He's not, she is giving it to him.
Same thing. I mean,
Yes.
he's
Yes.
pimping her for her money.
Yes.
And so that's what they
Yes.
call it. Is that true, ma'am?
The issue is that Keith can't control me. And as long as this person is in my life, Keith knows that I won't be with him intimately.
So you're not giving the man money?
I take care of his son. I don't give the man money, no. I did loan him one time $500, and he
When?
did not repay it.
When did you loan the man your new man $500?
In September,
And that was while you were owing him?
correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'd sue you too. But the point is, you have to prove that she breached a contract with you. Was there an agreement on how and when she would repay you? And has she breached that?
Yes, she has.
Okay, how can you prove that to me?
I
Tell
can
me, how?
I cannot prove it.
Okay, do
What-
you all
what
don't have a written agreement of
I
any
have
type?
a written agreement that she signed a contract that she will pay me back.
She says the reason you're mad with the man is because he stands in the way of you getting back with her.
No, sir.
Okay, you don't have nothing to do with that. You don't want to get back
I
with her.
don't want to get back with her.
So if I was able to work something out between the two of you all today to get together, you wouldn't take that invitation.
I will take the friendship.
See that? Mhm. I'll be back. That's the same friendship you claimed y'all had in the beginning, right? Once again, sir, you're suing Miss Fox, and the testimony was you got a call that she was arrested and you bailed her out, and she promised to repay you. And you allege she paid around $500. You weren't sure of this $2,000 loan. She alleges she paid $675. So I'm going to go with that. After looking at the agreement that you referred to, final payment was to have been made by March 3rd. And that has passed. So I'm going to give you credit for the $675 in order you to pay the $1,475 immediately. That's my judgment. Have a good day.
You think he wants you back?
He just wants to stop in when he wants.
Do you want her back?
No, I do not.
You want to be friends then?
I want to be friends.
We recently spoke with both plaintiff Lawrence Keith Titus and defendant Ray Joe Fox. Lawrence told us everything was good with him, while Ray Joe went into quite a bit more detail. Ray Joe said she and Lawrence reconciled a couple of times after their case was heard, and they even moved in together. However, Ray Joe claims they broke up after Lawrence moved to Las Vegas, and Ray Joe refused to move with him.